got it good, girl, cause I got myself a
good girl. Yes, I got myself a good girl.
girl. Yeah, you up and took my whole world and made it so.
Yeah, you up and took my whole world and you made it so. Good girl.
Looking for the world to see, nobody believes her. Got it good, girl, cause I got myself a good girl. Yeah, you up and took my whole world and made it so. Good girl, you're an angel, you're a keeper, the kind of thing that you gotta lock down. I'm loving, just living every minute since you came around. I was lost in the neon lights till the day that you called me yours. Yeah, and they say when you know, you know. And I know one thing for sure, I got it good, girl, cause I got myself a good girl. Still can't believe I found you. Can't imagine life without you. I could take you home to mama, take you to the church right down the street. Yeah, you up and took my whole world and made it so good.
Hi folks, welcome to another edition of the 3 things that I learned this week video. How is everybody doing? You don't need everybody or anyone to tell you that I'm super excited today. Yes, I'm super excited today, and the reason why I'm super excited is because of this woman right here. Yeah, this beautiful woman. I'm just loving it. I can't have enough of that woman. Yes, this video is dedicated to my wife because this week my wife clocked 40 years. 40 good years. Please help me give her a round of applause. Yes, I'm going to dedicate this video to my wife, and I'm going to be talking about the 3 things that I've learned in these years that I've spent with her. Of course, I've not spent 40 years with her, but I'm looking forward to the next 40 years with her. But out of those 40, I've spent 11 with her, and I'm going to be sharing the 3 things that I've learned in those 11 years that I've spent. But before we go into the nitty-gritty of what I have to say today, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, press the notification bell below to be notified once I've uploaded, and also follow me on every of my social media platforms that are appearing on the screen right now. Give us a like, share this video, let it bless some other friends. I have so many other videos. You can go back and check them out and share, subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe. Come on, please keep pressing the subscribe button. It helps us out in this channel. And as usual, my name is Ayodeji Onifade, and here are the 3 things that I learned this week. Is it this week or in the last 11 years? Whatever, but here are the 3 things that I want to share about the time that I've spent with my wife. The first thing I want to talk about is that women are like fine wine. Yeah, women. My wife is definitely like a fine wine. And you know what they say about fine wine? The older it becomes, the better the taste. And that is exactly what my testimony is with my wife. You know, she might be getting older chronologically, I mean in age-wise, but she's just getting better and better. I can't have enough of her. You know, I just want to use this opportunity and my experience to advise a lot of men out there. Look, women get better with age. Once you treat them right, once you give them an atmosphere for them to thrive, you are going to get the best out of your woman. And that is exactly what I've received in the past 11 years. As she clocked 40 today, all I could get, or all I'm still getting for her, is that she's just getting better. She's getting more mature. She's getting better at a whole lot of things. She's making more money. She's taking care of me better. You can see I'm looking a lot younger. That's all courtesy to my wife. And the thing with women is that the older they become, they see life from another perspective. They slow down a little bit. Slowing down not necessarily mean that they stop thinking or they relax in what they are doing, but they slow down. They become more patient, more receptive, and they treat you more like their mother, you know. And I remember if my wife scheduled all of my appointments right now, she was saying, hey, you're here, sweetheart, you need to go for a medical, you need to go check yourself up, you need to do all sorts of things. You know, that's the thing you enjoy when you are with a good woman. And I want to ensure a lot of singles out there, and even some of you married couple that have been out there, if you're having a relationship with your married, I believe strongly that you can turn it around. You know, I've heard so many things about some guys saying that women are this, women are that, you can't trust women, you can't do this. Not with me, not in my own experience. In fact, it gets better with it. I trust my wife with virtually anything. Take for example, in our home, I don't know where things are kept, and I trust her to take all those decisions. At times she's calling me, she said, what do we do? I say, come on, just take any decision. I trust your decision. I trust anything you do. So treat your woman right. Give her a good environment to thrive, and trust me, that woman will thrive. So the first thing that I want to talk about, or that I've talked about, is that women, they get better with age. My wife, oh sis, what is on my mind is to get it for camera, but that woman is just getting better and better and better and better with age. So, and I just want to encourage you out there that your woman also can get better. You know, all you just have to do is treat her right. And the second thing that I want to talk about is that, you know, as older she becomes, she just becomes more resourceful. You know, women, I remember the words of the late Miles Monroe. He said, a woman multiplies everything you give to her. And in these 11 years that I've spent with her, and as she turned 40 this week, everything that I've given to this woman, she has multiplied it. And that's why, for those of you young men out there, or couples, intending couples, or those who are looking to get married, especially for you guys, you need to treat your woman right. Once you treat your woman right, once you give her, like I said in the first point, an environment to thrive, once you respect her and love her, a woman will just naturally respond to you and be more resourceful. Look, man, this is not the era to shove our male ego into the throats of our wife. This is the time for us to reason with them, to walk along with them, to hold them by hand, to see them as equals in this partnership that we call marriage. My wife and I are definitely equal. Yes, scripturally, the Lord makes me, the scripture make me the head of the family, but she provides leadership. I am the head, but she leads. You know, there's so many things that she has done even before I come home. Yes, I provide the direction. I give like the vision for the family, but she takes that vision and she runs with it. Whenever I say, okay, this is what I want for us for this year, this is what I want us to achieve. As a woman, because I've given her that vision, she takes that vision and multiplies it and gives us a great home. You know, she sets us afloat. There's so many things that I don't even know how to do. I have to call her, please, I call her Abby, I say, Abby, can you please do this for me? Can you please help me do this? And things like that. I virtually do that, and has made me so lazy. It's not like I don't do anything, of course, but I'm just trying to celebrate and encourage some of you men out there, and also to tell you what I've been enjoying as a result of loving and caring for my wife. There's so many things that I do for her. You know, there are times before I get home at night, maybe I went out, I'm coming home and I'm calling her and I'm already telling her sweet words and things like that. You know, it makes a woman to be more resourceful. You know, just like Miles Monroe said, we say whatever you give to a woman, she multiplies. If you give her love, she multiplies. If you give her a home, if you give her a house, she gives you a home. But if you give her troubles also, she'll give you hell. But thankfully, for the kind of guy that I am, I've not been able to give her hell. So that's why you see me looking so young, so good looking. So she has been so resourceful in this last couple of 11 years. And that's because I've been able to provide a good, healthy, thriving environment for her. I have been able to set the pace. I have been able to give her the vision, give her those things, and because of that, she has become more resourceful. I remember those early days where we married, she would have to rely on me for every decision. She probably ask me, you know, what do you want us to do, what do you want us to do? But I said, look, woman, I trust you. I trust your decision. I trust the things that you want to do. I trust your sense of decision. I empower that in that regard, and because of that, I'm reaping the reward today. She's more resourceful. She takes care of almost all decisions in the house, sometimes without even my knowledge, and then she just give me feedback and I'm like, oh right, that's good. So for you guys out there, it's time to trust your wife out there. And again I want to say, please jettison all those notions that says you can't trust a woman, you can't let a woman know the amount of money you make, you can't let your woman into your business, she's going to stab you in the back, blah blah blah, and things like that. Where did all those words come from? You know, like the words of the great Miles Monroe when he said that whatever you give to a woman, she multiplies. So if your woman is giving you hell, if your woman is giving you distrust, if your woman is giving you a cause for you not to trust her, then check yourself as the man. What are you giving to her? What are you sowing into her heart? What are you sowing into the home? Could she be a woman who could come over with a pay packet and give it to you because she knows that if you give it to you, you are taking it to another woman? How do you expect that kind of woman to trust you? But because I've been able to give her a good platform, a home, a place for her to thrive, she's more resourceful, and I'm bearing the gift and the fruit of that. And the third and the final thing I want to talk about, what's the third and final thing? Because this is like a spontaneous video. It's not, this is not edited. This is not something I planned for. I just wanted to, I just wanted to speak from that. Let me think. The third and the final thing that I've learned in this is that, love your wife and she will love you with the whole of her heart. Women are blind lovers, and if there is something that I've experienced in this last 11 years, is love like no other. This woman can literally, and I mean this literally, give her life to me. And we didn't just get there in a day. She didn't just get to the point where she could literally give her life to me, but it was because that I have been able to show her that I could do the same to her. And I meant that literally. I'm not saying it because it's good for the camera, because I want to impress you guys out there. But the truth is that I can really, really, really give my life for this woman. And because she has seen that, she's able to replicate that kind of feeling to me. So you men out there, you married men or guys who are intending to marry, I know we live in a society where trust is such a very, very hard commodity, and especially in a place like United States, couple going to marry, signing prenup, because they say in case we divorce, you're not going to take my property, I'm not going to give you to that. That's a level of distrust. We don't have that kind of distrust. Me and my wife, we don't have that kind of distrust between us. We trust each other. Whatever I have is hers, whatever she has is mine. In the course of this week, we're having a discussion about money, and she said that this money with me, that is a whole lot of money with me. I said, there is nobody's money, it's our money. The money with you is your money, it's my money. Money with me is my money, and it's your money, it's our money. So every amount of money that we make does not belong to one person, it belongs to the two of us. I know money is always a very sensitive issue. I'm not trying to tell you how to do whatever you do with money in your own family, but I'm saying that when you show a woman love, she's ready to give their life. She'll be ready to give her life to you. Sometimes I wonder when some men say that their wife is not loving, that their wife, I'm not trying to undermine your reality. I'm not trying to undermine the fact that what you are saying is true. But when that kind of a thing happens, there's a fundamental flaw. There's a fundamental, the foundation of that marriage is shaky, because from my experience, when you show a woman love, she replicates. When you show a woman trust, she gives you her life. When you show a woman that you can be trusted, she's ready to die for you, to climb the world for you, to climb the mountains for you. My wife will climb the mountains for me. She will give me her heart without batting an eyelid. That's how much I love that woman, and that's how much I love her. And those are the three things that I learned. But before I go, I just want to say to my wife, I know she'll be watching this, that as you clock 40, my prayer is that the Lord will continue to uphold you, the Lord will continue to bless you. Just like the scripture said about Moses, that his strength did not wane. Your strength will not wane. You're getting better, just like sweet wine, just like fine wine that gets better and better with age. I've spent 11 years with you. I'm looking forward for 40 more years with you. I want to grow old with you. I want to go to the moon and back with you. I don't want any other but you. And I just want to say happy birthday to you, Abigail Timberlake Unifade. I just want to say you've been the best decision that I've made in my life, and I will continue, to give myself to you, to be faithful to our wedding vow, and never, ever, ever, ever to give you a reason to doubt me. So here are the three things that I learned this week. If this video has blessed you, like I said at the beginning, please give us a like, share this video with as many of your friends as you can, and also subscribe to our social media platform, all of which will be appearing on the screen right now. Give us a like, come on, subscribe, come on, and help us out in this station. And until next time, like I always say, never stop learning and always be that which God wants you to be. Peace out.